Welcome to cseguru. In this session, we will discuss subset sum problem using backtracking technique. Now we are discussing backtracking technique, and the first problem, that is the n-quins problem, already we have discussed. This is the second problem using backtracking technique, that is subset sum problem. So the problem is find a subset of given set. This is the given set. S is equal to S1, S2, S3 up to Sn of n positive integers will be given, whose sum is equal to a given positive integer d. So here the set will be given and we need to find the sum of the positive integer d. For example, S is equal to 1, 2, 5, 6, 8. So this is the set of elements given and we need to find the sum, that is d is 9. So what is the solution? Here if you are considering, that is 1 plus 2 plus 6. If you are adding the sum in the sense, we will get 9. This is one solution. And 1 plus 8. If you are adding these two values, we will get 9. Two solutions is possible here. Okay. So set will be given and we need to find a subset from this given set to find the sum. This is nothing but the problem. And this problem we are going to implement using backtracking technique. And here we need to consider two assumptions. It is convenient to sort the set of elements in ascending order. The set, if you are considering in the sense, it should be in ascending order. So it is easy to find the sum. Okay. So assume that S1 is less than or equal to S2. S2 is less than or equal to S3 up to Sn. That is, meaning a set should be in ascending order. So now we will discuss an example to implement subset sum problem using backtracking technique. The problem is for W is equal to 5, 10, 12, 13, 15 and 18. So these are all the elements given with the set. And the sum M is equal to 30 we need to find. Find all possible subset of M and generate state space tree. So for this given problem, we need to find a subset of elements from this given set such that the total sum should be equal to 30. How many possible subset solutions are possible with this given set we need to find. So here we need to construct the state space tree. So state space tree starts with the initial solution. Here the initial solution is 0. So this is the initial state. So with this initial state, in every level we will consider one element and construct the next level component and we will check out whether we are getting this sum or not. Consider the first element. If you are adding this element with the initial sum, what is the subset of sum we will get? If you are not adding in the sense, what is the sum we will get? Likewise, we need to consider. Okay. So, if you are adding the element 5 in the sense, that is with 5 in the sense, 0 plus 5, we will get it as 5. And if you are not adding that element in the sense, that state space tree we will construct in the right hand side. So, without 5 in the sense, value 0. Okay. Here we are implementing the backtracking technique by constructing the state space tree. So the state space tree we will construct depth wise. So depth wise each level we will consider by considering one element in each level. Okay, and constructing the state space tree and checking whether we are getting the sum or not. If any case, if we reach the dead end in the sense, backtrack to the previous step and consider the other possibility. So other possibility in the sense, with or without that element. Only two possibilities for each level we need to consider. Okay. We need to construct the state space tree depth wise. So with element 5 in the sense, sum is 5. But we require 30. With 10 in the sense, 10 plus 5 we will get it as 15. Next, consider third element, that is with 12. 15 plus 12, 27 we will get it. Next, with the 13 in the sense, we will get the sum is 40. What is the sum we require here? It is 30. So 40, if you are considering in the sense, it is greater than 30. So it is a dead end. Further, no need to proceed here. So what we have to do, since it reached a dead end, backtrack to the previous level. Okay, and consider the other possibilities. So other possibility, if you are checking in the sense, in this level, we have considered with the element 13. Next, consider without the element 13. Without the element 13 in the sense, what will happen? Value will be 27 only. Okay. So now up to element 13 we have considered. Next consider 15. Okay. So with the element 15 in the sense, it will be 32. This is a dead end. 32 is greater than 30. So this is a dead end. Now here backtrack to the previous step, consider the other possibility. With the 15 we have considered. Here without 15 we need to consider. Without 15 in the sense 27 only. So next one more element is there to consider. With 18, 45. And this is a dead end since 45 was greater than the required sum. And here also we need to backtrack. So backtrack to the previous step and consider the other possibility. Without 18. So without 18 in the sense value will be 27 only. But this is not our required sum. So this will also be a dead end. Further, there is no other component to consider. Okay, all the elements in the given set we have considered. So further, there is no other component to consider. So this will be considered as a dead end only because we didn't got the solution here. Okay, so backtrack to the previous step. So here, backtrack to the previous step, and here we checked both the possibilities. Again, backtrack to the previous step. Here, with this level, we have checked both the possibilities with 15, without 15. Again, backtrack to the previous step. Here, with this level, we have checked both the possibilities for 13. Again, backtrack to the previous level. Okay. If you are having other possibilities to check it, you can continue. Otherwise, backtrack to the previous level. So now we have backtracked to the second level component. And here, with the 12, we have checked. Again, without 12, we need to continue. So without 12 in the sense, what is the value we will get? 15 we will get. With this level, up to this element we have considered. Okay, next element is 13. Next up. With the 13, we need to consider. With the 13 in the sense, it is 28 we will get it. Next, with the 15, if you are considering in the sense, it is 43. And this is a dead end. Okay, here backtrack to the previous step and check the other possibilities. So with 15 we have considered. Without 15 we need to consider. Without 15 we need to consider. Value is 28 only. And then next one more element is there. With 18, 46. And this sum is greater than the required sum, 46. So this is a dead end. Backtrack to the previous level and check the other possibility without 18. Value is 28 only. Further, there is no more components to consider. And this is not our required sum. Okay. And this is a dead end only. So backtrack to the previous step. And here we have checked both the possibilities. Again, backtrack to the previous step. We have checked both the possibilities in this level. Again, backtrack to the previous step. Here, we have checked only with 13. Without 13, we need to consider. So, without 13 in the sense, value is 15 only. Okay. So, now up to this element, this level, up to this element we have considered. Here 5 we have considered, 10 we have considered, 12 and 13 we have considered. Next element is 15. So, with 15, if you are considering in the sense, we will get 30 and this is a solution. Okay, this is a solution. We got the solution. We need to check whether one more solution is possible for this given problem. So again, backtrack to the previous step and check the other possibilities. Okay. So without 15, if you are considering in the sense, value is 15 only. One more element we have to consider in this level, that is with 18, if you are considering in the sense, value is 33 and this is a dead end. Since the sum is greater than our required sum. And so here, backtrack to the previous level and check the other possibility without 18. Without 18, if you are considering in this, its value is 15 only. And this is a dead end. All the elements we have considered here. This is a dead end. Backtrack to the previous step. And for this, with the 18, without 18, both we have considered. Backtrack to the previous step. And here, with the 15, without 15, we have considered. Again, backtrack to the previous step. Here, with the 13, without 13, we have considered. Again, backtrack to the previous step. Here, with the 12, without 12, both we have considered. Again, so up to this level, all the possibilities we have checked. And we got only one solution here. This is the solution. Okay. So backtrack to the previous level. And here with the 10 we have considered. Without 10 we have to construct. Okay. So without 10 in the sense value is 5 only. And next need to consider all these elements in the next levels. So here with the 12 if you are considering 5 plus 12 in the sense 17 we will get it. And then with 13 if we are considering 17 plus 13 we got 30. And this is a solution. This is one more solution. Okay. We need to check whether other solutions is possible. Further, no need to consider the elements because if we are considering in the sense the sum will be greater than the required sum. Okay. So here, this is with 13. Next, without 13, we need to consider. Without 13 in the sense, value is 17 only. And then here, with 15, if we are considering in the sense, next element. With 15, if we are considering in the sense, 32. And this is a dead end. So backtrack to the previous step, check the other possibility. So here with 15, we have considered. Without 15, we need to consider. Without 15 in the sense, value is 17 only. Next, one more component is there. That is with 18. If you are considering in the sense, value is 35. And this is actually a dead end. So we need to backtrack because our sum is greater than the required sum. So next possibility is without 18, we need to consider. Without 18 in the sense, sum will be 17 only. And this is not our required sum. Further, there is no more elements to consider. But this is not our required sum. So this will also be a dead end only. So here, backtrack to the previous level. And here we have checked both the possibilities. That is for 18. And backtrack to the previous level. Here we have checked both the possibilities for 15. And backtrack to the previous level. Here we have checked both the possibilities for 13. Again, backtrack to the previous level. Here, with the 12 we have considered. Without 12, we need to consider. So, without 12 in the sense, value will be 5 only. Okay. And with 13, 5 plus 13, it is 18. Next, with 15, 18 plus 15, it is 33. And this is a dead end. Consider here without 15. So without 15, value is 18 only. Next, here with 18, 36. And this is not our required sum. Sum is greater. So this is a dead end. Next, here we need to consider without 18. Every level we need to consider like this only. So without 18 reasons, value will be 18 only. And this is not our required sum. It is a dead end only. So backtrack to the previous step. And here we have checked the possibilities with 18, without 18 here. So possibilities are over here. Again, backtrack. Here also with the 15, without 15, we have checked. Again, backtrack. Here with the 13, we have checked. We need to check for without 13. Without 13 in the sense, value is 5 only. With the 15, value is 20. And with the 18, value is 38. And this is a dead end. So backtrack to the previous level, and here we need to construct without 18. Without 18 in the sense, value will be 30 only. We won't get the solution. And again, we need to backtrack. Here, if we are considering without 15 in the sense, value will be 5 only. And 18, if we are considering in the sense, value will be 23 only. We will get here, we won't get the solution. If you are constructing also, we won't get the solution. So anyway, space is not enough here. Construct by yourself. Anyway, we won't get the solution here. So backtrack to the previous level in all these cases. Okay, and move to the 0th level itself. Okay, and then consider the next possibility. Since up to this, if you are constructing this tree in the sense, left side tree in the sense, we will get 2 solutions. So one solution is here we will get one solution, and here we will get one more solution. Okay, 2 solutions is possible in the left side tree. Next, we will check the right side tree. Here, without 5, we have considered. Next, with 10, we need to consider 10. And with 12, 22. And then with 13, 22 plus 13, we will get it as 35. And this is the dead end. So backtrack to the previous step and check the other possibilities. And here, this is without 13, 22 only. And then 15 and 18, 2 more elements is there. Then with 15, if you are considering in the sense, value is 37. And this is a dead end. So backtrack to the previous step and consider without 15. Value is 22 only. And here with 18, we need to consider, so value is 40. And this is a dead end. So backtrack to the previous step and check this possibility. Here without 18 in the sense, value is 22 only, and this is a dead end. We won't get the solution. So backtrack to the previous step. So every level, we need to consider the 2 possibilities. Here we have considered 2 possibilities over. And here also we have considered both the possibilities for 50 over. Again backtrack. Here considered both the possibilities for 30 over. Again backtrack. Here With the 12 we have considered, without 12 we need to consider. Next, without 12 if we are considering in the sense, value will be 10 only. Okay, and then with the 13, value is 23. And then with the 15, value is 38. This is not our required sum, this is a dead end. So backtrack to the previous step. Consider the other possibility. So likewise, we need to construct this complete state space tree. If you're showing all these things, state space tree will be a big one. I will show only the solution part. Okay. So these and all for practice you construct. I will construct the solution part only here. So here without 10 value is 0 only. With the 12 value is 12. Without 13 value is 12 only. And then without 15 value is 12 only. And then with 18 value here we will get 30. Okay. And this is one of the solution. So likewise, we need to construct the complete state space tree. Okay? The procedure is like this only. To that particular element, without that particular element, we need to construct in depth wise. Whenever we reach a dead end in the sense, backtrack to the previous step and construct the state space tree by considering without that element. Okay. So likewise, we need to construct the complete state space tree. If you are constructing here in the sense, we got 3 solutions for this given set and for this subset of sum. Okay. So solution 1 if we are considering in the sense with 5, with 12 and with 13, here we got one solution. So 5 plus 12 plus 13, we got the sum 30. Okay. So this is one solution. Second solution is with 15, with 10 and with 5. Okay. So 5 plus 10 plus 15, we got the solution 30. And third solution if you are considering in this with 12 and with 18. So 12 plus 18 it is 30. For this given set and this sum, we got 3 subset of sum. So this is the procedure to construct state space tree to implement subset sum problem using backtracking technique. Thank you for watching this video.